See, I lucked out with the first 2 sets of batteries, and now I'm getting unlucky, and these ones only lasting a couple of minutes.
8.1% alcohol by volume. So it's actually good, because if you go into a pig out or you go into a vibe, it's better to just save up the calories and not to pig out all goddamn day, you know?
If I could take off my shirt and sit here in my bra and just age restrict, and it would be okay. Any of my male fans watching this just got a you-know-what.
I've never tried this thing before. But like, it's 8% at least instead of 4%. Rather have 12.
These black stretchy pants will look good with my black bra anyway, and I'm wearing a tan bra, so, or nude bra, whatever you want to call it.
Only those super strong FOUR things. 12, even the Still Reserve only has 8.1. But I think that's what I don't get. I know Still Reserve, if you get a 12-ounce can, it has 8.1 too. Whereas I think when you get these whole cans, they're really only 4% for 12 ounces. I don't know how that works. That confused me.
Mine
Because you can buy a Still Reserve and you buy a case, and you know, it's 8.1% alcohol by volume. So it's supposed to be every 12 ounces. I think every can is 8.1%. So if you get that whole big can and it's 8%, it's really every 12 ounces. If it's 8%, it's like 4%. I don't know how that works. I really don't. When it's mixed like this, I'm assuming it's the whole can. That's 8%. And then when I get that FOUR, I think the whole can is 12%. But if I get a Still Reserve beer, it's 8%. It's kind of confusing, because I know if you get one 12-ounce can, it's not 4%, so believe me, we got plenty. It's Donald and Hope, we got plenty of cases of Still Reserve beer too. Not just the 25 cans. Oh, and that's the whole point. It's a Still Reserve 12-ounce beer instead of being 5%, like a regular beer, 6% is 8.1. Oh. But when you get a 12 and a 4-ounce can, it doesn't say it's 16% alcohol. I mean, it's very strange to me. I don't know how it works. I really don't. I pride myself on my intelligence, but I don't know how this works when this says 8% alcohol by volume for this 24-ounce can. A 25-ounce can. Still Reserve says 8.1%, but Still Reserve will say that even on a 12-ounce can as opposed to a 24-ounce can, so I think it has to do with if it's pure alcohol. This is mixed, so it really has to do with the whole can, whereas the Still Reserve is not mixed, so even if you get a 12-ounce can, it's going to say the same thing, 8% alcohol by volume. In the end, truth be told, I have no idea, because they don't make these kind of drinks in 12-ounce versions, you know, they only make them in the cans, 24, 25. would certainly like to know. But in the end, I don't. All I know is this is 8% for this can that's mixed. And FOUR drink says 12% for a 24-ounce can, you know, that's mixed with syrup and alcohol and whatnot. In the end, I shouldn't even be drinking it. In the end, I shouldn't be drinking at all. But under the circumstances, what the fuck do I care?
You said it, baby.
Tried to be good, tried to do the right thing by my mom, and look what happened in the end, you know. I rest my case. Look what happened in the end.
Yep. What happened in the end?
Not only did I nearly lose my mind during those 8 days of hell with my mom. Mom Mary's off gallivanting in another country with her husband, you know.
Something she does all the time.
But then, in the end, I'm accused, you know.
Quite often.
I mean, I'm blamed for everything. Even accused of stealing them. $1,700 from my mom. And the right frame of mind wanted me to have. So why not get drunk? What's the matter?
It's 5:30. I gotta give her. I'm not gonna call
You
her.
know, how I look at things, that's how I look at things. Why not, you know? Why not?
Why the fuck not? Cheers, baby.
Well, we just down 480 calories worth of cottage cheese. Like I said, it's percent meat today, though.
My life's so fucking boring and lonely, and all I ever think about is what other people who have more exciting lives are doing. Particularly behind closed doors.
Isn't it interesting? I had this stupid first bookstore I went to when I got the movie. Had liquor I wanted. I never even went to the second store, never went to the store, never would have got the cottage cheese and the horizon and chips. No, the mozzarella cheese, I got the 6-pack. That's how things worked out. At least I walk 6 miles. Give or take a tiny bit. I pretty much walk 6 miles. That is a half of the 30-minute walks I took.
kind of day she had with that meeting, how long it lasted.
Back in like 2010, I believe they were. Maybe then. I think they were. Where I said Alicia tries tilt. It's all similar to the FOIU, tilt, whatever. All 12% alcohol, she's only 8. But I could title this Alicia tries Bud Light Lime Margarita with a twist. For the first time. Because this is the first time I've ever had this thing. About a month ago with him, I tried these stupid Mike's Hard Iced Tea Mango flavored and then some other kind of flavor. Didn't really care for them.
I think it was that 8%.
I don't care for the FOURs or the tilts or anything like that either. But they get the job done at 12% alcohol.
Oh, this isn't Mike's. You knucklehead, Laura. That's why it's not 8% like Mike's. This isn't Mike's. This is just... doesn't even have a brand.
I figured out all that shit.
Twisted.
I knew exactly what I was drinking at all times.
Mike's is 8% too.
A comparison, if I drank the Still Reserve compared to if I drank wine and how many percentage alcohol it was. I was just at this liquor store trying to see. I remembered I tried Sapporo beer before, and that's supposed to be strong. I had it at a restaurant when I was working for Parking Concepts. We had
when you're poor, you need your bang for your buck, you know. That's why I wanted the $2 and something that are 12% in a can like this. Not 5. 5 is nothing.
So I didn't get it. Couldn't be standing there forever in having that thing open, trying to figure out the percentage of alcohol, you know. They only had one of these,
still don't even know what this
they had another one and they didn't.
I still don't understand how this even works, to tell you the truth. Is this not even equivalent to one beer? I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I know I like the 8% or the 12% in the can 5.
Just keeping it real.
One fucking beer? It's not doing anything for me, that's damn sure. It's giving me a lot of fucking syrup.
The 99-cent store.
And GMO sugar.
So we used to get $1 wine when they had it. It's very easy to be an alcoholic when you can buy a whole fucking, you know, a 750 milliliter, whatever that is, the regular size wine for $1. It didn't taste like crap. It wasn't
the 99-cent store that was a 10-minute walk from us. And if I walked fast enough, 7 minutes.
Anyway, liquor store was next door to the 99-cent store. And I tried some interesting things like this can, but they were 12% alcohol. I don't know if I could ever find it around here, maybe at some major liquor store or something.
I bet you it's just like a beer.
Who the fuck knows?
I bet you anything.
But
I'm thinking 12 and this is 25 ounce, but I bet it's just like a
that liquor store
equivalent to one fucking beer.
Store, it had like something with 12% alcohol, I believe it was black raspberry or something. It was good. It was good.
I only bought this because I had my 8% one.
I liked
and this can be added on, but I didn't
like this at all.
From Friday.
But what I do know I like is that movie, Better Living Through Chemistry. So I'll go watch it, and I will live vicariously through those characters. Well, imagine that I have a more exciting, much more exciting life than I actually have. This isn't bad. Cherry tilt is horrible. I tried tilt and cherry flavored, and it tastes like cherry 91. I made a video about it too. I said cherry tilt tastes like cherry 91. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That's what my video was called. I don't know. into mango. I went to an Indian restaurant before and I had a mango drink and that was good, and I like mango eating it, but mango in drinks, just not into it too much. I really get alcohol in drinks.
Restaurant wasn't bad with the milk and stuff in it. That was actually an $80 lunch that I took out. My friends, when I'd gotten that 16.7, I took my friend out to Indian restaurant.
Nobody really drank much and I didn't get drunk, but
I wasn't drinking
and
much.
that was mango. Mike's heart something. Mike's, and it was mango flavor. It was 8%, just like this one. So this isn't bad. What's the other one I have down there? It's like 5%. I think that's a Mike's Heart iced tea, lemonade, half, whatever. That's like 5%. That thing could give me shit face simply because I haven't eaten that much today. But I plan to go have my soup. My soup that's filling and hearty and good for me. I should probably also have another body detox on colon cleanse.
My fantasy to be pampered and desired by a man who, if not rich, then at least not poor, and and who was a good guy, who wasn't a fucking prick. Just stress that part.
Why are you drinking, Laura? I don't know.
Can't imagine it. Pampered and desired by a guy who just wanted me all the time.
Have food as friends and
catered to my
needs. If they said Jennifer Lawrence admitted she was spaced at the Oscars or something, I don't know, or some they have everything. They get
to show me off. But it wasn't a fucking prep.
Certainly shouldn't wonder why I do it all the time.
Fantasize about all these things that I couldn't even fathom, couldn't even imagine them entering my life. Honestly, couldn't.
I know if I go watch that movie, freak out. I did that one time. And then clear off this bed and set up the black curtains and all that. It's just like a drunk. But I don't want to do it now either. And I don't know when he'll be home. Because he went out doesn't mean he'll stay out all night. He might get home by like 11 or something. It's already like 9:30. So, I refuse to clean that bed off and kill my buzz. What are you going to do, Laura? Not held in my breath, but if I happen to be too drunk to want to clear this off once I watch the movie, then I guess I will sleep on the couch. I don't really want to do that.
I didn't. I just didn't watch the whole movie. I came up here and spent a long time clearing off.
Doing this. Fuck it.
How long are we waiting? But I just said cheers.
To the end of boredom and loneliness for everybody who suffers from boredom and loneliness.
To the end of boredom and loneliness for everyone who suffers from boredom and loneliness.
I can admit that. I can admit I'm afraid of my own mind too. I have been. The idea deal with it. Amanda Seyfried said that I clicked on an MSM. Something like, what's it like to fear, I don't feel what she said, like to fear your own mind. I can't remember. Something about fearing your own mind. She meant it, but look, she became a star, a superstar, despite her admitted problems with anxiety and OCD. She became a superstar. That is called iron will of steel, Iron will of steel. You deal with your fucking mental problems or whatnot, and I don't know how she did it. She didn't even have to tell anybody that she suffers from OCD and anxiety, but she told me.
Yes, she did. She told people, Laura.
She told people.
She told.
She confessed. Just like I confess all kinds of shit about myself. Amanda Seyfried confessed that she suffers from OCD and anxiety, and I vaguely knew about that, and now when I'm within my little thing that pops up if I close out of something, like I said, I don't see these things out, but in the MSN, it says something like, Amanda Seyfried talks about what it's like to fear your own mind.
Fear your own mind. We confess all kinds of shit about ourselves, don't we, Laura? Video within a video.
I was living on one big lie. She fucking hates me. She fucking hates me. Feeling like I had none.
Only because I watched this and noticed that box at my ass in the bathroom. That was kind of fun, actually. And these batteries didn't run out. How about that? Got lucky. Sometimes I try to do just one video and the batteries run out every minute, and I have to do another one. I actually have to piss, though. Take a piss. Go pee-pee. Pee-pee. Almost whining. He knows it's about time for his dinner. Oh, so what will my mama have to say to me? I drank this dumbass drink, but I don't think I'm going to walk anywhere and get anything to drink or whatnot. I'm too tired. One of these things is not going to get drunk. I mean, we still haven't established what it means when this is 5%, this whole can. Does that, normally we go by 12 ounces. That doesn't mean that this whole can is 10%, I don't think. And then other cans are 12%. So no, this is only 5%. This is like one fucking beer. One beer. You think one beer gets Laura drunk? I don't think so. This is bullshit. I'm too tired. I'm tired. If I'm tired, I'm not going to bother getting drunk. It's just pointless. I'm going to get drunk anyway. So I drank that thing. And I'm not buzzed on one beer. Are you kidding me? I think I'm just exhausted. I told you I had nightmares, and my mom, their meeting was today. And I called my mom. She didn't even know if Cheryl was coming, which means I don't know at this point. I'll know when I call my mom if she talks to me. Now, if she had a bad day or something, hopefully she didn't. But when you're dealing with someone unstable like my mom, things can change from one moment to the next, let alone one day to the next. It can change from one moment to the next, She could get provoked in the meeting. Who knows? I'm not asking for much. I just wanted her to call her social worker and, you know, get that fucking release signed for me so I'm protected once my mom's out of that hospital, protected from this shit happening to me again where I don't know what's going on with her or where she is. I'm not asking for the fucking world. God. As her daughter, I deserve so much more. But at this point, I want crumbs. Just crumbs. You know, crumbs. Crumbs. I have to pee, but you know what? I can just play this over again. Since this is a different video, since I had to split this into 5 videos or 4 or something. I don't know. I'll play it again while I go pee.
So I could title this is what happens when I am bored and lonely. Ooh. Fucking gallons of water home. I don't know what gallons of water weigh, but they weigh quite a bit. I almost had to now, native to live organic sweet potato. I've got purchased several times before. Not several, but a few. And we have organic horizon cottage cheese. Now, what we're actually going to title this is, yeah, I'm getting sort of shit-faced. Yeah, I'm sort of picking out on organic sweet potato chips and organic cottage cheese. But at least I walked approximately 6 miles before doing the aforementioned things. And I did. I walked, he's timed it before, so I've definitely walked a mile to, actually a little more because I went that way, but then I went down. I walked about a little over a mile to the store and back to purchase 2 gallons of spring water. And then I walked the opposite direction approximately a mile. We haven't timed it, but he's thinking it's probably around a mile, maybe a little less, to purchase, to go to a liquor store. They didn't like what they had because I wanted 8% in these lovely cans of your choice. You know, I wanted the FOUR. They didn't have those. Those were actually 12% alcohol. They didn't have them. They didn't have still reserves either, so I decided to walk back. Remember, that's a mile, and I got Better Living Through Chemistry, which looks like it'll be a good movie. That's a mile and back. And then I walked another mile and decided to go to a different liquor store about a mile or so, where I purchased this. That's 8%. But I really wanted the FOURs that are 12%, but what are you going to do if other people want them too and they don't stock very many of them and they didn't have them? In California, I never had, no matter what, I'd go to a liquor store and they'd always have that kind of liquor that had the 12%, not around here. So I got that 8% one, and they didn't even have 2 of those. I had to get 5%, some stupid Mike's Hard Iced Tea or something. It was like 5%. Which is pretty much like a fucking beer. You know, so anyway. That's the title, yes. And actually I ate like nothing today, so chips. I mean, I had some sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds, that's all. So I had a piece of mozzarella cheese too that I bought at the store just now. So this will be called, yeah, I'm getting sort of shit-faced. Yeah, I'm sort of picking out on organic cottage cheese and organic sweet potato late July sweet potato chips. part of that 6 miles, I had already imbibed in my leftover absolute vodka, which was, I had 6 ounces of vodka left over and 4 ounces of Kahlua. That a stupid liquor store had still reserve beers that, like I said, in California, I can get this shit all the time. I shouldn't even say California because that's a big place in LA where I was living for 11 years. But here, no. Couldn't even. Went to the same place I went one point and purchased and still was hers. These batteries are lasting all day. Crazy. Not even drunk, and I just shut the fucking bathroom door on my spring. I'm in a drunk on this. One fucking can is 5% of the whole thing. I mean, a can of 12-ounce beer is 5% or 6%. This is shit. It's one beer. Shut the fucking bathroom door on this thing. Not completely, obviously, but enough for me to cry out and scream out. I have no idea why this is lasting, but I'm not going to take advantage of it because these are the crap batteries. His bed. He didn't like the bed. He gave me the bed. He put the bed in here for his new roommate or whatever, and he got another bed. He didn't like that bed. As I said, beggars can't be choosers. I don't like that there's no fucking shower. I mean, no bathtub either. 6 ounces of vodka and 4 ounces of Kahlua. Practice, baby. Okay. In familiar territory, and I'm careful, I'm not too tired. I didn't want to go back yet. Careful what I'm doing. Watch the boy go to bed. Need to feed him. Need to take him out again. Truth be told, I really don't care that much about the voice either. I watched it because he was watching it. A lot of people who know of me are probably like, "You're crazy. You live a weird-ass life." Yep, on both counts. I watch it, So do a lot. Not a lot. In comparison to the whole population of this Perth, but a lot of people are crazy and weird-ass lives, or one or the other. You just don't know about them. They don't put themselves out there like I do. She's the wrong eccentric. And sometimes they out there. I've seen shows on TV or whatnot. Weird people doing weird things.
All cloistered up in her apartment. Who wants to make people think?
You're crazy, Laura. You live
Crazy, Laura. You live a weird-ass life.
Yeah.
Think
I am.
about the little weird girl.
I once said to a good friend of mine that I met through here, Lord's Blues Club, you know, maybe I'm insane, I just don't know it. And she'd be like, maybe you are, you know, people who are insane don't know they're insane.
Little weird, damaged girl.
Interesting to think about that, huh? And she likes me, she wouldn't say that to be mean, but, well, now maybe you're insane. People insane don't know it. Maybe I am.
So much smarter than everybody else in her class.
I'm insane. I think that poem I wrote when I was early 20s.
Insane and does not care. Give her sex and give her beer. Tie her up and make her moan.
Let her be out of control.
There's nothing to do but sit there while the 4th grade teacher writes on the board the alphabet. And little Laura sits there and thinks, I don't want to be in this class. I don't want to look at the damn board. I don't want to look at the back of this girl's head. I just want to fantasize. I don't want to be in this 4th grade class because I'm a friggin' little ham, and fuck you world, and fuck you class, and fuck you teachers. That's me, little Laura. Little Laura. Last name, and I'm not gonna sit here and take my daddy's shit anymore. Donald's words, not mine.
That was actually good because
Donald's words on the first tape that he sent me. Daddy knew exactly what he was doing, Omar. He knew exactly what he was doing to lure your mama into her what may have been her demise. It was the only chance, or guardian angel, or luck, or whatever. That didn't happen. I once accidentally found a story that Donald wrote about his ex that, you know, that I was supposed to find. It was chance. She was letting me do something on his computer. He's like, well, why'd you click on that? I'm like, well, I was looking for my things or whatnot. I really didn't find it intentionally. I wasn't snooping. It was chance. I was looking for the pictures that he had of mine. He's like, and I found that story, though, and it was very disturbing. But lots of people look at Stephen King and Kuhn's my favorite author, you know. They write shit like that. But it was, he had, you know, done to his girlfriend, you know, let their heads roll. Whereas I think when you get these whole cans, he was really devious, talented writer, whatever, but he was.
That confused me.
I don't know what it was. Evil, a secret sociopath, a psychopath. I mean, he left me at the bottom of that hill where I could have bleeding to death. I spent 7 years, 8 months of my life with him. I brought Omar into our lives via my mom's money.
Every 12 hours.
He never would have had Omar. I don't know.
Did you get that whole big can?
All I know is it won't happen again because I trust nothing and nobody. Man, woman, male, female, not even my own mother. Can't. Because she's fucked me over numerous times. Not really intentionally, but, you know, doesn't matter.
That's 8%.
I trust.
And then when I get that FOUR thing, the whole can.
Period.
12%. But
That's fucking garbage. Garbage, not by a stranger. Oh no, by a man I spent 7 years, 8 months of my life with, who I originally believed with my soul 100%. There was no doubt in my mind.
Just believe me, we got plenty. Strong and hope we got plenty of cases of Still Reserve beer too. Not just the 20-plus cans. Oh, and that's the whole point. So Still Reserve 12-ounce beer instead of being 5%, like regular beer 6% is 8.1.
Never happen again. I'm more cynical than I've ever been in my life, and I'll keep everyone in an arm's length.
I mean, it's very strange to me.
Even recently, what happened with that woman from the shelter proved to me, fuck it, you know.
I really don't.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I pride myself on my intelligence, but
I should qualify that statement. I trust nobody and nothing except for Joe, because he's proven himself over the past 19 years, consistently so. He's the real deal.
8.1%, but Still Reserve will say that even on a 12-ounce can, it's as opposed to a 24-ounce can, so I think it has to do with its pure alcohol. This is mixed, so it really has to do with the whole can, whereas the Still Reserve is not mixed, so even if you get a 12-ounce can, it's going to say the same thing, 8% alcohol.
And the sick thing was, see, she was gradually showing her true colors. The more she thought she had me, you know, that I really valued her friendship and whatnot, she was gradually showing her true colors. Because when I was telling Joe about things like what Marion had done, or what my cousin had done by sending that card back, pretty much, you know. And Joe was saying, you should call her up, Laura, call her on it. Say, why? Your mom's, my mother has sent your kids cards since they were born. Marion hasn't done that. You know, why did you send it back? It was just a freaking card and check as usual. She sent it back because my mom had been acting up, calling, whatever, and her mom was dying. I understand that, but my mom's sick, you know. You don't show any compassion towards my mother, towards me, nothing. You send a fucking card back. And my shelter friend had the nerve. Remember, shelter friend, how long had I known her at this time? Well, let's see. This was last summer, say, so less than a year? I'd known her, and I'd known Joe for how long? 19 years, 20 years? And she's going to tell me you have to be careful what you say to people, Laura?
In the end, I shouldn't be drinking at all.
I put her in her place. Nicely, my usual nicely laced with, you know, acid underneath. Really, you know, I've known Joe a long time. You have to be careful what you say to people, because she didn't like that he was saying, why stir up troubles? Like, she didn't like that he was saying to me to, and I didn't do it. I agreed with her on that, but that's not the point. The point is, she was trying to get me away from Joe, even to the point where I said, I need to go visit Joe. I need to get away after everything that I've gone through with my mom and whatnot. And she's like, you know, but she was supposed to come with me. What about our trip to LA? Oh, what, the one you pretended you didn't give a shit about? You're so full of shit. You know, you got mad at me for assuming you could drop everything and go, and then now you're going to push me to go? We'll go when I fucking want to go. We'll not go at all. It's my money. I'm paying for everything, you know? I want to visit my friend, period. So she didn't like that too much, but... Oh my, get out of the apple cores! No! 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 The apple core, just like my roommate's dog got that time. I hope you don't die, Omar. My roommate says you won't, but you know, he said his dog wouldn't. His dog's twice your size. Omar just got the friggin' apple core. What are you gonna do? I'm sure the dog's not gonna die from a couple apple seeds, right? I hope not.
I need to be 480 calories from the cottage cheese. Like I said, it's for 70 today.
If you die, it was nice knowing you. kids. When it comes to an Omar, he's just like a kid. Barely handle Omar. I can never handle a kid. I can't even stand it being in the mall or whatever when kids start screaming. Or on the bus or train, like the other day, kid was screaming. Wouldn't stop. Too much of a kid myself to ever have kids. Too immature. Intelligent but immature, but so is what's the face on Big Bang Theory. What's the name?
The first bookstore I went to when I got the movie. The liquor one. And everyone wanted to went to the liquor store.
Whatever. It's definitely immature as hell. They all are. They're all immature as hell, and they're really smart. Sometimes that goes hand in hand. Oh, another thing. Donald said on a stupid tape he sent me. It wasn't stupid, it was brilliant. How it got me. It never got me. It was just stupid. I'm deep, not deep, and intelligent, and, lacking depth. What do you say? You can be a friggin' brilliant man. You can be the next friggin' Rene Descartes. And little Laura will send you a tape. And she'll tease you with her phone sex. And she'll tell you all her past. And how she was a friggin' reincarnation of Marilyn Monroe. And that's it. And then he goes on. And that's it. Now Cal understands what little Laura's doing. She's the loner eccentric, all cloistered up in her apartment, who wants to make people think. Think about the little weird girl, the little weird damaged girl who's so much smarter than everyone else in her class, and she has nothing to do. We already went through that. To sit there while the 4th grade teacher writes on the board the alphabet, and little Laura sits there and thinks, I don't want to be in this class. I don't want to look at the damn board. I don't want to look at the back of this kid's head. I just want to fantasize. I want to be in this 4th grade class all by myself because I'm a little friggin' him, and fuck you world, and fuck you teachers, and fuck you class.
I could title this Police Drive.
Mama is the type of creature, a human being who needs loads and loads and loads of all different kinds of stimulation. And instead she gets very, very little stimulation. Excitement and fun and whatnot, so you wonder why she went out and picked up strangers and just, why indeed? She was bored out of her fucking mind, and she was gonna go crazy in her mind. That's why she did it. In a nutshell, just not really rocket science for anybody who has even a teeny bit of depth and awareness of what really goes on in this world.
The ounces that, a comparison, if I drank Still Reserve compared to if I drank wine and 8% alcohol. I was just at this liquor store trying to see. I remembered I tried some Coral beer before, and that's supposed to be strong. I had it at a restaurant when I was working for Parking Concepts. We had some stupid burger party, but I couldn't see it on the bottle readily, so I didn't get it. I'm gonna be standing there forever in the
can't believe all these fucking batteries are
they only had one of these. I wanted
That's
to
crazy. Which usually doesn't happen with batteries I throw. Because remember, these are batteries I used, and then I wasn't sure how much time they had left, and if I wanted to create a longer video and I knew I was gonna, I simply would start brand new batteries. Remember, I had tons of money. Not anymore.
Just keeping it real, guys. There was a liquor store next door.
I had some of my, that was really good too. Nice, good, healthy treat. On those ALICIACREATURE crackers, I had some of my Crafter organic blueberry spread, which is jelly. It's just pure blueberries and nothing else in it. It's delicious, organic, and
it didn't taste like crap.
it tastes so much better than like regular jelly, like Smuckers or whatever that I've had in the past. Oh my God, it's like night and day.
I drink it plain too, but anyway, liquor store is next door to the INACCESSIBLE store, and I tried some interesting things like this can, but there were 12% alcohol.
I need to Google that. Just Google it. You can Google anything. Usually people ask on Yahoo Answers anything you can think of. I'll ask Google something, it'll come up on Yahoo Answers. These cans that are 24 ounce that generally have either 5% alcohol, 8% alcohol, or 12%. I want to find the 12% ones, every kind that exists. You know what I mean? And then see who sells them. That's what you do.
It was good.
Because remember, I travel all over the place by trains and buses and commuter rails and whatnot. So there might be something, a better liquor store that sells more people they know they cater to these kind of things, where they sell these, they know their clientele, they know what sells and says. Like the liquor stores around here don't sell it, it runs out, and they probably have one on the shelf, and I get the last one, and then the next time they don't have it, you know. So some other time, someone else gets the last one on the shelf. Because what does it tell you? I went to this particular liquor store and got 2 Still Reserve beers, and I haven't lived here that long. 2 Still Reserve beers one night that I was watching a movie with him and decided to drink. Another time, I got an FOUR, okay? But then 2 other times I went there and they had nothing like that, nothing. They only had the 5% for the whole can shit that I don't want. It's just like a beer. It's less than a beer. I might as well get a big, stupid Cobra.